Yo everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. I'll make this a real talk. This is gonna be a real talk just about self-reflection, just about maybe I can help you wake up to reality basically. I was gonna walk around for this real talk, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. But so I'm out here at the park right now, as you can see. Honestly, it looks pretty nice out here today. Like, my town is super small, not a lot goes on, but it looks pretty nice out today. And on camera especially, it looks like an actual like nice little recreational fucking park. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about that. Self-reflection, that's what's going on today. Everybody needs it, dude. Everybody needs to self-reflect, and whether you like it or not, it has to happen, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to realize what's going on, what you need to change, what are the next steps. It's only through self-reflection. Think about it. You need to know what's wrong about yourself in order to fix it. So, like I said, whether you like it or not, it has to happen. I've been doing a lot of reflecting this past like 2 weeks, honestly. I've just been having to reflect on what I truly want in life. I've been having to reflect on, you know, where do I see myself, you know. And I'm still gonna be coaching, obviously, man. I think I was fucking built for that. But it's taken a lot to get to this point. It's taken a lot to talk to the camera like this. It's taken a lot to come out and even come on a walk. I mean, when I first go look at my first fucking videos, you never saw me on a walk. You never saw me walking because I hated fucking walking. But I knew, I self-reflected, and I knew that, you know, if I'm gonna be this great guy, I don't know why I did that in quotes. If I'm gonna be some great guy that's successful, well, the later version of me would go on walks every fucking day. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on walks now, and I'm gonna be like the guy that I want to be later in life. And that guy takes walks. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. Because when I live in a nice town or a nice city or whatever, wherever I'm living, I know I'm gonna want to see all the cool stuff around. So I know that I'm gonna take walks. Plus, it gets my steps in. It's cardio. You know, it's good for you. It feels nice. You know, I could always use the extra calf work. Self-reflection. I reflected on myself, realizing that the current me isn't doing shit, and my future me does a lot of shit. So I need to start doing shit, dude. Like, wake up. Okay, I try to be real on these videos, and I'm getting better at it. I can tell. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna walk. Probably I'm gonna walk down that way towards those trees. But yeah, bro, so do this, okay? This video is gonna be about reflection. I'm trying to make everything about reflection. Reflect on your current self. Look at who you are currently, okay? Reflect on that and look to who you want to be in the future. Okay, you don't have to have huge fucking goals and aspirations like some people do, like I do, in order to reflect and look at who you are now and who you want to be. Even if you just want to be a plumber, an electrician, you know, those kinds of jobs, just like trade jobs, those are great because we need those kinds of people in the world. Don't think that just because you are doing a trade, you can start a business from a trade. That's what I was originally going to do in my life, probably, was go into a trade and start a business like that. But that wasn't for me. reflect. Be like, okay, well, if I am going to be a plumber, well, I'm going to be fucking consistent. I'm going to be the most jacked plumber on the face of this earth. Things like that, you know. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be jacked. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be a great husband, a great boyfriend, whatever. You know, I'm going to be a great father. What is that person like? How does that person act? What kinds of things, what kinds of habits, what kinds of hobbies does a guy like that have? What does he drink? Does he smoke? Does he do all these sort of things that you might do now? I'm not saying that's all the things that you are doing, but just reflect, man. This is all about you. This isn't about me and what I want to do. I've made it clear on what I want to do, and I'll tell you again, I want to become a fitness coach. And then once I do that, once I've made a decent amount of money with coaching, when I mean a decent, I mean multiple hundreds of thousands, I'm probably going to coach other coaches. That's probably going to be what I do for the next decade of my life. I have no idea. A decade is a long time. Now I'm in the tennis court. Okay? Look at who you are now, and does it correlate any sort of bit with who you want to be in the future? I know I keep looking like over there because I'm looking at the screen. I'm trying to get better at looking at the camera, but if you continue doing what you're doing now, is it going to result in better habits that correlate with the later you? That was a pretty good way of putting it, honestly. I felt pretty smart saying that. Do y'all match? The person you want to be to who you are now, do they match at all? If they don't, well, you need to start changing that, you know? That's what I'm doing, taking this walk. I'm changing the current me to fit my future me. You know? And I've done that all through self-reflection. You know, I've reflected on what I used to be to now, and then I've reflected on what I am now to later. I used to be a smoker, really bad. I haven't always been that, and I've usually never gave a crap about smoking. Okay, I'll tell y'all that story real quick. So, I've learned a lot of shit since I was a kid. Since elementary, I learned a lot of things that a lot of people need to learn just for general life. I learned what it was to be popular, what it was to have any girl that I wanted. Basic shit, you know. I was that guy, that kid, that fucking baby in in elementary school, right? So I learned all that stuff from a young age. I knew what it felt like to be the most popular. I was the most popular kid at my school. I was, you know, the fastest, most athletic, best looking, things like that, bro. So I realized those things from a young age. That's why I'm so ahead, as some of you may think now. For those of you who really know who I am and what I stand for. If you don't, go follow my Instagram. It will be in the bio of this video. And you'll be able to see what I believe and things like that. Over there, you'll see how I talk more, you know, things like that. Anyways, then I get into middle school, high school. I'm in a completely new school, completely new area, and everything is different. I'm the outcast now. So I went from being the most popular to the most unpopular outcast in the whole school. Now, obviously, there was a couple people that transferred from the same school I was in into these other schools, but, you know. And then, you know, so I moved there when I was in 7th grade. So I went there from 7th to 8th. But in 8th grade is when COVID hit, or the end of 7th grade. So I was only really there for a year in my middle school. I made a couple friends, obviously, you know. I wasn't like the bottom of the barrel, you know. I wasn't the bottom of the barrel, like, had 0 friends, was just fucking miserable. Obviously, I didn't like it. But, hey, it's whatever. Anyways, I get into 9th grade. I'm still the quiet kid. 10th grade comes around. You know, I've had a girlfriend for a decent while at this point. I'm pretty sure it was my 10th grade year. 10th grade summer, I started vaping. Worst decision I probably ever made. So started doing that, started wanting to fit in with the culture there, you know, started smoking actual weed, started, you know, started just doing things that, you know, were not a part of me, you know. These were just external vices that I took upon myself because I wanted to be like other people. And man, it was fucking horrible. It was fucking shit, dude. I mean, it was like, you know, I was like, my tolerance of smoking was out of, I don't even know where I was going with that. Off the fucking charts. I mean, I could smoke 6 blunts in a day and feel normal at the end of the day. You know, I was just fucking crazy, man. It was crazy. And so I fit in. I did fit in with that group. Finally, I was part of all the smokers in my high school, the most popular or whatever. They weren't even the most popular. It was just, I was a part of a big group, and it felt good. It felt good to just go up, talk to any one of them, and just feel connected. Even if I've never really talked to them. You know, I could go up and talk to a friend's friend because we were all smokers or whatever, I felt connected to them just through smoking. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt great. You know, it felt good. But that didn't last very long. I started to realize that, you know, it's not doing me no good. I'm lazy as fuck. I'm not doing anything with my life. And that's when I decided to change, bro. 11th grade comes around, still doing the same shit. Senior year comes around, year I'm in now, still doing the same shit. You know, started watching YouTube. I've loved the YouTube my entire life. Started coming across some self-improvement videos and decided that that was what I needed. Decided that I wanted to be successful in life. Decided that, you know, this is just what's going to be right for me. You know, and I decided to reflect on who I am, who I was, and decided to change from there. That's what it took. It took years of doing the same thing. And it took, well, it really took, what I was about to say after that is, all it took was that one little bit of motivation to change. It took one video from John Mark Stevenson, if y'all haven't seen him. It took one of his videos, one of his aggression talks, to really kick me into gear. You know, I already had a good physique. I've had a good physique since I was in fucking middle school. So that wasn't the problem. The problem was my mental. The problem was the way I viewed women, the way I viewed the world, the way that I, you know, the friends that I had, things like that. And all it took was reflection, bro. You need to be honest with yourself. Don't fucking lie, bro. If you're in a shit position and you have no friends, be honest, dude. Because the only thing lying is going to do for you is put you in an even worse situation. Because you're in a, like, let's say you are in a trash position right now. And what I mean by trash position is you have the worst fucking habits on planet Earth right now, which is vaping, smoking, watching porn, and jerking off. Those are like the 4 key things that every kid is fucking doing nowadays, and it's horrible. Let's say you have all 4. I've had all 4. You know, sometimes I even still tend to really get tempted by those things. Okay? I don't really fall into them that much anymore. And when I mean that much, I mean like very rarely. Very rarely. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. Now, let's say those are habits for you. You do that shit every single day without fail. You're vaping while you're fucking jerking off. You're high jerking off and vaping all at the same time. Bro, because I've been there. I know what that feels like. It's okay, bro. Everybody's been there at some point. So, let's say you have all 4 of those. Be honest. Don't lie. Be like, okay, I'm in a bad position right now. I'm vaping, smoking, jerking off, watching porn, treating women like shit, you know, sleeping with a ton of women, things like that. Be honest. If you really want change, you need to be fully honest with what you are right now. And you need to start making change towards that right now. Okay, watch videos. Watch videos on how to change. There's videos out there, bro. Use this video for help. You know, I'm 17 right now. I'm in like that, you know, how do I put it? You know, people still expect of me of like childish things. You know, people still, you know, obviously I'm growing up, but they still treat me maybe like a kid, stuff like that, which I am a kid still, but, you know, just most people nowadays my age are smoking, jerking off, watching porn, and I'm falling out of it. You know, I'm growing up, and it's time to leave those things in the past, bro. Those are things for like 14, 13-year-old kids, you know, that don't know any better, that don't care about self-improvement because they just went through fucking puberty. So, you know, I mean, if you are that age and you're watching this, bro, start now. It might sound like, dude, I didn't even get to experience none of it. You don't want to, bro. It's gonna throw you for a fucking loop, and you're gonna be in a lot of shit. Reflect. Probably end this video off soon. I wish I'd maybe planned for this video a little better, but y'all know me. I don't like to plan too much shit when it comes to these. I like to be real, man. That's why they're called real talks. Constant reflection. Constantly reflect. Every day. Every time you make a bad decision, reflect on it. Every time you do something bad, reflect on it. Anytime you treat someone like shit in an argument, reflect on it. Anytime you do something good, also reflect on it. You know, if you did do a favor for somebody, well, why? What made you do it that day? Did you feel good when you did it? You know, did that make the other person feel good? You know, things like that. Reflect on everything. As humans, you know, we're creatures of habit. So naturally, we're not even going to reflect. Naturally, we're going to do what feels most natural to us. You know, any habits we have are just what's natural because we've been doing it for so long. You know, I used to ride my bicycle with my cousins around this neighborhood. I've been down riding that street over 1,000 times, definitely. I've ridden through this park hundreds of times. This park used to not look like this, but it was a habit every day. It was like a 9 to 5 riding bicycles, man. We were riding 4, 5, 6 hours every day for months. I mean, for years we rode together, but for months it was every day for hours and hours and hours. And I mean, the only way we got out of it and stopped was because, you know, we were growing up and it was forced. If you need to force yourself out of shit like I've done, do it. If you're watching pornography in bed at night or in the shower or in the bathroom, don't take your phone in the bathroom. Turn your phone off at night 30 minutes before you go to sleep. If you're smoking constantly and you're, you know, constantly asking people, stop surrounding yourself with those people. Stop going to buy it from the plug. Resist as much as possible. You know, if you're eating out of boredom, go find something to do instead of sitting on your ass all day and eating all day. Force it out of yourself, bro. I've done it before, and it's a great way to help, is forcing things to happen. It's been a pretty good video so far. It's about to hit 20 minutes. I don't make any cuts in these videos. Y'all see me start the video, y'all will see me end the video. I just try and be real, man. 2025, I'm really trying to be my authentic self. I'm trying to be Levi and who Levi wants to be, you know. I've had a lot of shit happen so far in the 13 days of this year, and it's made me reflect. It's made me, you know, see where I need to go, what I want to do, and I'm doing pretty good, you know. A little bit of self-reflection on myself. You know, I haven't vaped in quite a while. It's been quite a while, meaning like a fucking week. You know, but one of my biggest goals on this channel has been to quit. And I'm gonna just, when my brother comes back, it's gonna be really hard because he usually brings one back with him, but I'm gonna fucking push through it, bro. And we're gonna succeed in 2025. You know, that'll build me. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna build me, man. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna be so tempting. And I'm gonna just have to resist. You know, I have a girlfriend that supports all of what I'm doing. You know, I had to tell her that I was coming out here to make some content. She was completely fine with it. She wants me to quit vaping too. You know, so. But I think that's gonna end today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all could pull some value from it. I love each and every one of you. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go follow my Instagram in the bottom in the description to see my daily life. And yeah, I love each and every one of you. Peace.